Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Conversation. I'm going to cover some exciting news today. So, the first one is the US government has put up a website which actually talks about how scammy the ICOs can be. So, US government has launched a scam crypto site. I didn't believe it when I read it for the first time. So basically, the idea is to let people know, educate people that how easy it is for ICOs to take away people's fun. And we're also going to talk about eToro. So eToro has opened up rather cryptocurrency exchange in USA. They are starting with the basic 10 cryptocurrencies, the top 10 cryptocurrencies on coin market, and also the HTC phone, one of the smartest smartphone brand, is launching a smartphone which will be suitable for cryptocurrencies. But let's start with the coin market. So I read a comment yesterday that I should not be saying the market looks positive, because whenever I say the market is positive, the market goes down. So I'm not really sure if that's really true, but the market looks pretty good as yet. 8,384%, 1% up. Not much of a difference, but today it's in green, a slight green, one figure green, but at least it's green. So let's see where it goes from here. The consensus is already over. The most anticipated event, the expected event, is already over. Now let's see what happens to the coin market. So this is very funny. So US government has launched a scam crypto site, and the name of the coin that they are launching is called Jose coin or Huawei coins, right? And in this, they have come up with an idea. So this is how the website looks like. So pre-ICO sell, 15% bonus starting in 14 days. They have a timer ticking here. Basically a replica of how a typical website or ICO website looks like. And the idea is that, and in fact I was going through the team, so this is a scammy. This is basically an example of how most of the ICOs raise funds today, just with a white paper and the team like this. So I don't know where did they get these pictures from, these Josh Hines, Ashley Turnbull, Wayne Roswell. I don't know who are these guys, head of legal, co-founder. But this is basically a dummy team and a dummy website set up by the US Federal Reserve. Not US Federal Reserve, but by rather the US regulators, I would say SEC. Yeah, it is posted by SEC, telling people that the ICOs can be really scammy. So it says that SEC Chief Counsel he said that we can quickly build attractive website, load it up with the convolution jargon to lure investors into a phony deal, but fraudulent sites are also often have a red flags that can be dead giveaways. So one thing that I did notice is that they said that even though this technology is here to stay and blockchain is here to stay, but at the same time there are many people who are scamming with the fake website and whatnot. And in response, the author has also written that they are so creative when it comes to creating a fake website to let people know how scammy the ICOs are. But what if they do the same thing with the fiat dollar as well? So it says that in the interest of clarity and fairness, seeing as how the legacy financial world has been around decades and decades longer than crypto and ICOs, it would be wonderful for the SEC to use some newfound creativity to mock their own investment bank comes on, bails out scams, and we won't be holding our breath. So basically the author is asking, why don't you create something similar mockery to the fiat and US Federal Reserve System also, where you keep printing money, you keep bailing out these banks, you keep creating this debt. But of course they won't do that, So yeah, there are some good masses and there are some sarcasm as well into this article. Now another one is Circle, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchange acquired by the Goldman Sachs or headed by the Goldman Sachs, is raising about $100 million with plans to launch US-backed cryptocurrency. That's like a USD Tether. Now let's understand what is the simple use of USD Tether. The only use of Tether is to basically for the traders to book their profits, right? Because that's supposed to be a stable coin, that price is not going to fluctuate. Ethereum can fluctuate, everything else on the coin market can fluctuate, but not the stable coin. That's the whole idea of stable coin, because that is where you book your profit. But the problem is now one of the stable coins called True USD, which was just listed on Binance. Now, even though it is supposed to be a stable coin, actually, as soon as it got listed on the Binance coin, it actually saw a growth from $1 to 1.18%. So it went to $1.18 now. So it's quite funny because the stable coins are supposed to be stable at $1 no matter what, and the message from it is if it can go up by 39%, then it can also come down by 40% and 50%, and then it's kind of a risky actually to use those stable coins. So there are a couple of stable coins right now. You have USD Tether, you have True USD, and now there is one more coming up by Circle. So only if Circle is able to solve that problem, you know, of its value being always stable, it makes sense, or else I don't think it's going to be of any use, right? So eToro has launched. I think eToro was not operating in US so far. They just started operations in US. So they launched their cryptocurrency exchange in US now. So they are among those 5 or top 6 cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, Gemini, and what else? You have Circle, of course. You have Abra. You have one more. There was one more that started. So yes, now eToro. So it turns out that US is turning into one of the biggest market, and that especially because of the regulators truly understanding what cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin are, even though they are making mockery of ICOs. But I think that's kind of really important as well, to draw the line between what's legit and what's not. This is the big news. Again, this was shared by, I think, it was shared in one of the comments. Tom, exactly. So the HTC is launching its own cryptocurrency focused smartphone, and they are collaborating with Exodus, and they would be launching a phone which is built on Android, which is cryptocurrency friendly. That means you already have something called as Serene Labs, right? They are launching their phone. So you see a lot of these electronic giants and smartphone players now adding these features of cryptocurrencies, and very soon you will see most of these smartphones adding these features. This would become a compulsory feature, or else it would be difficult for them to survive and sustain into this new decentralized economy. So that's good to see. That's amazing news from HTC. And the last one, we have the world's second largest search engine bans crypto ads. So which is the second largest search engine? The first one is Google. The second one is, they say it's Bingo or Bing. I'm not really sure if it is second or third or maybe 10th. By the way, so Bing belongs to Microsoft. Now, if you have heard the recent comment by Bill Gates, he has not been very friendly on crypto and Bitcoin, even though he was very positive about a couple of years back. He said that Bitcoin is the new currency because it's so easy to send and receive money across the globe. But nowadays, he's been kind of talking a lot of negative things about cryptocurrencies. So I'm not surprised when the Bing, which belongs to Bill Gates or Microsoft, has banned the crypto ads. Maybe this is because they want to save people from the scams, or maybe they simply don't like crypto. Could be one of these two. But amazing to see US government launching a scammy website just to let people know that there are so many scams going on. Interesting. Let me know what you think about the news today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.